Pull up a chair, grab some tea or coffee. Welcome to Elaborate Disguise. Hi, I'm Dee, and this is Elaborate Disguise. Welcome. Um, if you haven't been to my channel before, I have some earlier videos that are about an experience I had of kind of being out of body and in a world that was not this world. And I think there's like 4 parts to that one. And then I have this new kind of series of videos, which is all about dreams. This dream is a dream that I had back in, oh gosh, in the 90s. And I was working in a customer service job. So it was sort of a stressful job. And my pay, that it was in an area where my pay was low, and like we all feel, and I needed more to be able to strike out on my own, have my own apartment, etc. So my boss at the time was she wasn't mean or nasty. She was just a very no nonsense kind of strict person. And I had never, it was my, I had jobs before, but this was kind of like my first longer term job. And I hadn't asked for money before, and I was very stressed out to ask for a raise. So I'd been debating it. How do I do it? Should I do it? Do I deserve it? If I do deserve it, how do I put it to her? And it just went in circles in my head. And I felt that there were some other people that were higher up, managers and so forth, that were, mean isn't the right word, just aggressive. I was pretty shy. I was pretty, excuse me, pretty meek, young, and so it was all new to me, and I felt threatened. During that time when I dreamed, um I guess we dream to sometimes work things out, but I dreamed that I was kind of in this desert like setting, and I was by myself. And up ahead in the distance, there was like this cavern, um, that had a cavern that passed through, and there were cliffs up on either side, that went through the cavern part. And sitting on the top of this cavern were these lions. And I think some of them may have been down on the ground level too, but they were kind of up on the cliffs. And they weren't super high cliffs. Kind of reminds me of uh, The Lion King, how they would get up on these cliffs and roar and stuff. And they were threatening. And the only way I could get to where I needed to go was to walk through this cavern, and therefore walk among the lions. And that was the title. When I woke up, that is the title of the dream. It was Walk Among the Lions. The whole time I was terrified, and I didn't want to go through there, and I kept fighting myself, but I had to get to wherever it was I was going. If I didn't go this way, I wasn't gonna get anywhere. So I slowly went through, methodically went through, didn't kind of stare at any of them, like I saw them in my peripheral vision as I walked slowly among the lions. And when I came out on the other side, I was untouched, and I felt stronger, and I got to where I thought I wanted to go, or where I needed to go. And when I woke up from that dream, it's like it obviously was very symbolic. and I knew what I had to do. So I believe I made a list of all of the things that I believed I did well and that I brought to the company, how long I had been there, my work history in the sense of I didn't take a lot of days off. I did a lot of extra things for the company. And I didn't tell them why I needed it because I've heard, you don't need to go in and say, well, because my rent rate is up. And that doesn't, you need to show that you have value to them and that they want to keep you. So that's kind of what I worked on. And it wasn't a super long list because I was young, but I was a good worker. And I took it to her. And I probably was shaking like a leaf the whole time. And she said, okay, I'll take this to the next person up and I'll see see what we can do. And I think she got back to me. I don't know the time frame anymore. That's been a long time ago. But I got a small incremental raise out of it. So I walked among my lions and I came out unscathed. I just, that was such a cool symbolic dream. Oftentimes, dreams, they'll be symbolic, but yeah, I have no idea what they mean. But this was just so straightforward and so clear. And I really appreciated it. I appreciated that I was able to remember it because oftentimes we don't remember our dreams. And then I appreciated that it was completely applicable to what I needed to hear at that time. And it was solid advice. You know, go walk among the lions. You'll come out unscathed. You know, do what you need to do, um, and just do it. So I did. So anyway, that was my little dream, and I'm not sure if I have another dream or not yet, but I know the next video that will be coming up is um, a haunted house that I lived in, the experiences in that house, the yes, the exorcism that we had performed on that house, and no, nobody spit green pea soup or their head didn't turn around or anything like that, but it was interesting. And so anyway, if you stuck with me this far, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, wherever you are. And as always, I hope to see you back here. Thank you so much. Bye now.